Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. It's one that I've been working on for a while because I really wanted to film a video sharing the best affordable makeup brushes. There are so many different brands, so many different options on the market that it can be very overwhelming if you're looking for new brushes because you might not know what to try, which ones will hold up, which ones are actually worth the money. So in today's video, I have 6 different brands to share with you guys that make really good, affordable, high quality brushes. And as I talk about each brand, I'll kind of narrow it down to my favorite line or favorite individual brushes from that brand. So I hope today's video is helpful for you guys. You don't have to spend a ton of money to get high quality brushes. There are amazing, expensive brushes out there, but when it comes down to it, a lot of the affordable drugstore brands do it just as well. Before I get into it, all of the brushes that I'm sharing in today's video are from cruelty-free brands, and the brushes are vegan, so they are made with synthetic fibers. So when I filmed my last video like this a few years ago, a lot of you guys told me to test out BH Cosmetics, and you recommended their brushes over and over. So I actually went on their website and purchased some of their brushes because I hadn't tried any of their brushes in the past. What's nice about BH Cosmetics is that their brushes are really affordable. I don't think any of their sets cost more than $30. So you can get a complete set of brushes, including face brushes and eye brushes, for less than $30. I've even seen them offer 50% off their brushes, so you could get a set for like $15, which is really affordable, especially because the quality is really good. So I do have 2 different sets to share with you guys. The first one that I wanted to mention is their signature rose gold set. This one retails for $26. It comes with 13 different brushes and a holder, which I think is just kind of a nice touch. You do get 4 face brushes and 9 eye brushes, so you do get a good variety of brushes, which I think is nice. This is a great option if you're looking for a complete set, if you're starting over, or you just want something that will work for all parts of your makeup application. These brushes are very lightweight, so they're easy to hold. The bristles are very soft and fluffy, so they blend the product out really seamlessly onto the skin. These almost feel like real hair brushes, so if you're looking for that feel, but of course a vegan set, then this is going to be a great option for you. I do notice that these tend to shed a little bit. It's not anything overwhelming, but as you wash them and use them over time, I do experience a little bit of shedding, more shedding than I do with the other set that I'm going to mention. So I do feel like that is worth noting, but these apply product so well. They work well with powders, not as much with creams. I definitely prefer to use this set with powders, but overall, I'm really impressed by this. I think it works well, and for $26, it's a great option because you get such a great variety. I also picked up this BH Cosmetics Metal Rose set. This one retails for $28, and it comes with 11 brushes and then also a pouch, like a travel pouch that you can throw them in, which again, I do think is a nice touch. These brushes are very, very soft, so if you tend to prefer very soft bristles, I think you will really enjoy these. This set in particular comes with 3 face brushes and then 8 eye brushes. So again, you do get a good variety. These bristles work really well with cream products or powder products. So if you use a lot of cream products, I do recommend this set over the set that I just shared with you guys, but I think that these eye brushes are also really great if you tend to do very detailed eye looks. If you want like a very soft, blown out eye look, I probably wouldn't recommend these as like your main brushes because a lot of them are a little bit more densely packed, which actually allows the products to be applied really well. These are great for packing color onto the lid, the outer corner, the lower lash line, and they give you like a true saturated effect. So I really like using these with like my ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadows, my ColourPop Super Shock highlighters, blushes. I think these really come in handy for those purposes, but I definitely recommend this set. I think it's really, really beautiful. EcoTools is another brand that a lot of you guys recommended that I try, and they make really nice brushes. What's nice about EcoTools is that they are sold at like Ulta Beauty, in a lot of drugstores. You can also find them online, but they tend to make smaller sets. So if you don't feel like you are in need of a 13-piece brush set, then EcoTools might make a great option for you because a lot of their sets have anywhere from like 2 to 5 brushes in them, which I do think is nice if you just have a lot of brushes or you don't necessarily need an entire set. What I like about EcoTools brushes is that they're very densely packed and they apply the product really well. So if you use these brushes, they pick up product well. You can get a really saturated, intense look, but they also blend out product nicely. Their packaging is made from recycled plastic. The handles are actually bamboo, so if you're looking for something that's a little bit better for the environment, EcoTools definitely would be the best option for you. I will say that some of my EcoTools bristles tend to get messed up pretty easily as I use them and wash them over time. It doesn't happen with all of them, but it does happen with a couple of them, so that can definitely be a downside. I don't experience that a lot with the eye brushes, but sometimes like the fuller powder brushes do tend to get a little bit messed up. One of my favorite sets is the Start the Day Beautifully kit. It retails for $12.99 and it comes with 5 brushes. You get 2 face brushes and 3 eye brushes. And then it also comes with a tray, which again, I just feel like is a nice little extra. You get a full fluffy powder brush, more of a densely packed brush, which is great for concealer, and then 3 eye brushes, really all the eye brushes that you would need. You get a lid brush, a crease brush, and then also an eyeliner brush. So this is a great introductory set, but it also creates, or it can also help you create a full face of makeup if you don't need a ton of options. I also have the EcoTools Ultimate Shade Duo. This one comes with 2 different eye brushes. It retails for $4.69. This one's great if you don't need a ton of brushes, or again, you just want to try out the brand, because you can get 2 different brushes that are great for the eyes. A nice lid brush, which is great for packing color onto the lid or highlighting the brow bone, and then also one that's really nice for the lower lash line or the outer corner. So Real Techniques is a brand that I've been using for years. I think that this was one of the first brush brands that I ever tried when I first started my YouTube channel, and I've had some of these brushes in my collection for years and they've held up so well. Real Techniques sets tend to be a little bit smaller, like the EcoTools set. So again, if you're not looking for an entire complete set, these might be a better option for you. They do have a couple of sets that have multiple brushes in them, like eye brushes and face brushes, but they also tend to have sets that really focus on specific areas of the face. So they might have a base set, a cheek set, an eye set, which is really nice if you're looking for very specific brushes. They do sell some brushes individually as well, and again, they do tend to go on sale fairly often. I typically get my brushes from the Ulta Beauty website because they are always on sale on their website, but I believe you can find Real Techniques at some drugstores as well. A lot of the Real Techniques brushes that I own have either been redesigned or kind of updated, because Real Techniques is constantly updating their packaging, but I did purchase a newer set fairly recently to see if the quality is the same, and while they feel a little bit different, like the new Real Techniques brushes feel a little bit lighter, they look a little bit different, the actual bristles and the quality are the exact same. So this is the Real Techniques Everyday Essentials set. It comes with 4 brushes and then also their Total Face Sponge, which is one of my favorite products, and it retails for $19.99 on the Ulta Beauty website. But again, they typically do go on sale, so if you can, I do recommend waiting for a sale. So I like this set because you do get a variety of brushes. You get a large fluffy powder brush, you also get a great brush for foundation application or concealer, a nice highlight brush, and then also an eye brush, and like I said, you get their sponge as well. So this one's a great option if you want a variety of brushes, or you kind of just want, again, like an introduction to the brand, because you'll really get a feel for it with these brushes. I really love ColourPop brushes. I have so many of these. I actually didn't realize how many I had until I was washing all of my brushes for this video, but I've purchased quite a few of these individually. Like, I've owned the brush and it's become such a staple that I repurchased the second one, because whether I'm doing a colorful look or a neutral look, or if one's dirty and one's clean, I'll always have one on hand, and I just enjoy their brushes. ColourPop sometimes runs a 25% off sale, so that might be an ideal time to try them out if you see a couple of brushes that are kind of on your wish list. I really recommend the eye brushes. I think the face brushes are great, but the eye brushes are a little bit more affordable and they just blend products so well. They do have a brush bundle available for $85, which is quite a bit more expensive than some of the other sets that I shared with you guys. I've seen it on sale, so again, it might be worth waiting for a sale, but what's nice about that set is that it does come with 6 face brushes and 6 eye brushes. A lot of sets only include a few face brushes and then a lot more eye brushes, because I think it's a lot more affordable for the brand, but you do get an even split, which I do think is nice, and their face brushes are very, very great as well. They recently released their Ultimate Brush Roll, which actually retails for $44. Now, this one does come with a lot more eye brushes than face brushes. They're a little bit different than the original ColourPop brushes. I would say they're a lot softer, but they're a little bit more flimsy and a little bit more thin. So if that's something you prefer, you might enjoy that. I just like the regular ColourPop brushes a little bit better because I feel like they pick up more product, they blend it out really well. This pink set in particular works well, but it feels, to be honest, a little bit more cheap than their original brushes, but it is a lot more affordable. I mean, $42 for the whole set is definitely a better deal than like the $85 set, so it definitely depends on what you're looking for. I just don't think the quality is as great as the original set. But when it comes to the original brushes, I think they are so well made, they're so high quality. I know that the price tag is a little bit more expensive than some of the other brushes that I shared with you guys, but they are some of my most used brushes in my collection. So Makeup Molly, who is one of my favorites here on YouTube, actually collaborated with Doll 10 to create this set, which comes with some of my favorite brushes. This is the Eye Essentials brush collection, and it retails for $39. So you get 8 different brushes. You can use all of these brushes for the eyes. There is one that I love to use as like an under eye setting brush, but otherwise I think that these are the most perfect brushes for eyeshadow looks. If you like a really well blended out seamless look, then I think you will enjoy these so much. They are so soft and beautiful, and they work extremely well to blend out any eyeshadow. I actually find myself digging through all of my brushes, and as you can see, I have quite a few brushes, but sometimes I'll just kind of throw them all together, and when I'm doing an eye look, like, I'm constantly looking for these ones. So I actually would love to purchase a second set. I need to do that because they've become absolute staples for me. They've held up extremely well. I've washed them so many times. What I love about this set is that it comes with 5 different brushes that work so well for the crease. They're all a little bit different. Like, they're different sizes, they're shaped differently, but they do apply product so well in the crease, and they allow you to blend everything out really easily. So if you're somebody who does a lot of crease work, if you just like a very seamless, blown out eyeshadow look, I think you would enjoy this set so much. I use it all the time. So the brand that I've probably been using for the longest would have to be e.l.f. Cosmetics. I feel like e.l.f. Cosmetics brushes have been in my collection as long as I've been doing makeup, or I guess as long as I've been using brushes, because back in the day I never used to use brushes. I would just use like the applicator that came with my eyeshadows. But I really like e.l.f. Cosmetics. They have so many products to choose from, and e.l.f. Cosmetics does run 50% off sales all the time. So even though their brushes are pretty affordable as it is, if you can get them on sale for 50% off, you can get them for a really discounted price. My favorite brush collection would have to be the Precision Brush Collection. Now, they do offer a couple of these individually, but they also offer it as a set. If you purchase the set, it retails for $65. Again, I might wait until there's a sale just to kind of bring that price down, but this is a little bit more of an expensive brush collection, but these look and feel like high-end brushes. They really do. The second these were released, I thought it was a high-end brand, and I continue to be impressed by the actual quality. These bristles are extremely soft. They blend the product out so well, whether you're using the eye brushes or the face brushes. I'm just really impressed by the brush collection as a whole. They do have other sets. I actually got this NABELA Noir set a few months ago. It's actually on sale now for $10 because it was limited edition. It was originally $20, but it comes with 4 different brushes. These work and perform just like e.l.f. brushes, but they're bright pink, which I think is kind of fun. But you get a couple of face brushes and then also a really great crease brush. So you can get this set for $10 now, which is really great. And then, of course, I have like their staple brushes. I think that I purchased the majority of these individually just because I do love these and I've kind of accumulated them over time. But they do have a 19-piece set on their website for $50 that comes with a variety of face brushes and eye brushes. This set is probably the best option when it comes to value if you're looking for a set on the e.l.f. website, because for $50 you get 19 brushes. It looks like half the set is face brushes, half the set is eye brushes, but again, you can purchase these individually. There are a lot of choices on the e.l.f. website, and I think that I've tried the majority of them, if not all of them, and I've enjoyed them so much. So I think they hold up well, they perform well. Okay guys, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful if you are trying to decide on a new set or a new collection. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I would be happy to help if you're trying to decide between like 1 or 2 sets. You know, in the end, I don't think you could go wrong with any of these brands or any of these collections. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for. So I hope today's video was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye.